Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Steve again with Atlantis Confirmed. I have so many videos to make for you. The evidence is just, pardon the pun, flooding in. Okay, so I got a lot of backlash, and for my Forbidden City video, how that's a Squatterman layout as well, and it's actually not getting as much views. I want to show you rock solid proof that the Forbidden City is indeed a Squatterman layout. Okay, so, and this is going to blow your mind, so stick with me. Okay, so this is the Forbidden City, and I went over all the really cool names. The central point is the heart. This is the Grand Palace. This is where the Emperor would have stayed. The Hall of Supreme Harmony. That's what I call my restroom. Okay, so I figured out it's the Squatterman. Okay, so it's based on the layout. So I got comments that I had to remove. People were like, oh, I could draw a bird there. This isn't even pareidolia. Yeah, but could you draw a bird in every other site, that ancient site that I'm pulling up as well? Um, you have to look at the negative space. Don't look at where the buildings are. Look at where they aren't. Look at where the space has been created. It's a hidden esoteric image. Thou shalt not create unto thee any graven image of he who shall not be named. But they wanted the power. They wanted the power of the Squatterman image. Here, they even had a sense of humor about it. I had a funny exchange with a YouTube follower, subscriber. Down here, they named these waters the Golden Water Bridges, right where the genitals would be. They called it the Golden Water Bridges. They even have they should have been the Golden Shower Bridges. They even had a sense of humor about it. So here's what I really want to show. Oh, by the way, it's also the Temple of Solomon, which I discovered was actually created as a religion to worship the sacred feminine of squatter deity. Sorry, I keep forgetting to say that. It's also the female symbol. Didn't anybody ever do a comparative study of ancient architectural layouts? They're all making the same thing. So anyway, this is the Chinese symbol for forbidden. What does that look like to you? Forbidden. If this doesn't tell you that this is the occult, that's what occult means in Latin. Forbidden has nothing to do with the devil and all that stuff. It's all hooey. The Catholic Church literally demonized the pagan Squatterman faith because they said, don't worship that pagan Squatterman faith. Worship our pagan Squatterman faith. This is Squatterman. Squatterman. I should have done that in a different color. Okay, so you see this? So it's the same. It's the same. Each one of these characters is a Squatterman. So why, that's the Chinese symbol for forbidden. That's where it came from. This is forbidden knowledge. And why did they make three? Because sometimes, and this is really horrifying because I find this all over the world, three of these guys, because it's plasma. And plasma isn't static. It's not the static electricity. I mean, it's static in one place. It's fluid. It's in a constant state of flux. You know those plasma balls? How they're always kind of like that's what it was. But because of the planetary alignment, Velokovsky, who I don't give enough shout out, he was Einstein's colleague, and he was the original one in the 50s who came up with the planetary alignment theory that David Talbot took over in the 70s and ran with it. And now I'm connecting it culturally. There were three because three used to appear in the sky, and I've seen this around. I'm going to do a video on it. But here's the kicker: I always try to end with a bang. Guess where I have found it? And I always knew that they were here, but guess I found this specific one. This is the Lascaux Caves in France. Squatterman is 30,000 years old. That's how, if not older. That's how old this cave has been dated to. He's all over here. There's three. I call these the three witches. I think this is where the The archetype of the three witches, like in Shakespeare, I think this is where this comes from. But they do micro carvings too. Here's another one down here. It's Yingana in a Lascaux cave painting because it's Squatterman. But there's one right here. See the etching? There's going to be a whole new field of archaeology once they have to go back over every ancient piece of work and do a laser scan, because that's the only way that we can tell every little carving. They did micro carvings, and I'm going to do a video. They did macro carvings on an enormous scale. You are not going to believe this. These guys were masters at manipulating earth and stone. So again, this is the Chinese character for Forbidden, because it's modeled after Squatterman. Notice the headdress, and it kind of looks like he's wearing a dress. Or she, squatter deity. This is the androgynous fish god. The boobs, and it became the sacred feminine. This is also the Indiana Jones idol, by the way. Indiana Jones, it's an occult film. But you can put this. This is where the baby's coming out in the Indiana Jones idol. I'll do a video on it. So see it? See the hood? That's all Squatterman. And you know what that also looks like? I just figured out and made a discovery while I'm with you here. This is the nun's habit. This is what nuns wear. It's all goes back to Squatterman. You know what this also is the shape of? You know those hats they wear in on the like Mongolian, or you know those big like Attila the Hun kind of hat? That's what that is. It's the same. It's the nun's habit. It's the Attila the Hun, because they're all replicating. This has also been turned into popular culture. Ming the Merciless. To watch the Flash Gordon, Dracula, anything with the hood. This is where the hood, the scary hood thing comes from. So much video, so many videos that somebody should just give me a few grand and let me take a week off and just crank these out all day, so I don't have to run my company. Okay, so have a good day, everybody. I'm gonna make a few more of these and keep them short so I can keep the information flowing. This is for all my detractors out there. You cannot deny that is the Squatterman shape. It means forbidden, and there's 3 of them, and I found it in the Lascaux cave system. Do you know what this means? If this is 30,000-year-old cave system, Göbekli Tepe is 13,000 years. This was remembered by oral tradition and pictography symbols for 17,000 years, longer, because it continues to this day. This has been remembered for at least 32,000 years. And I may have evidence it goes back even further. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.